Well, here we are, folks. I'm just gonna get right into it. We're watching The Exorcist today. The Exorcist 1973. I have always regarded this movie as maybe the scariest movie of all time, in spite of its dated, you know, obviously quality and technology and whatnot, but I feel like those aspects really mean nothing, which contributes to the notion that this is a film that stands the test of time. I've always held out on watching this movie because, truthfully, my parents always hyped this up as like the scariest thing ever, but they were also like 15 years old when they saw this. You know, I'm a little bit older than that. I feel like I can handle it more at my ripe age now. But I was talking to my mom that this was in my pipeline of reactions that I had planned, and she, even though, was saying that it might not necessarily even hold up to today's technological standards, but I'm not so sure about that. I feel like it's still culturally holds up, and yes, I am watching this for the scare factor, but I feel like it also has stood the test of time, and that's just a sign of a good film in general. So we're watching for the scares today, but we're also going to be watching for the filmmaking accomplishments, okay? Because I didn't know this was news to me. One of my kind subscribers pointed out the fact that people were fainting in the theaters when this first came out in the 70s. And like, listen, I know it's a very different time, that we have a lot of, you know, different filmmaking and achievements that have commenced since then. You know, you had people allegedly leaving Terrifier theaters vomiting, you know, profusely because it was so brutal and graphic, but I feel like the 70s wasn't really that long ago. I mean, audience reactions to The Exorcist. It has been reported that once inside the theater, a number of moviegoers vomited at the very graphic goings on the screen. Others fainted or left the theater nauseous and trembling before the film was half over. Several people had heart attacks. Should I be doing this? It's too late. This one will be exciting. I'm going to be watching this one today with my channel members, so shout out to them for being here for my moral support, and also shameless plug. Thank you to them, to my members, because I could not be doing this alone. I already was losing sleep last night, scared that I had this on the docket for today. I really, if I'm being honest, never actually thought that I would watch this movie ever in my entire life, no matter how much of an adult I cosplay as, specifically because this is the genre, this is the category, the niche of horror that, strikes me to my core the most. I can handle blood and guts and gore. I don't like them, but those at least are fleeting. It happens on screen and then it's over and it leaves your mind and you don't really pay it a second thought. Me, at least. This demons, possession, I think it's more so my fear is generated in the not knowing, in the uncertainty and the potential that it could be real. I feel like I typically avoid these types of movies because this is the stuff that scares the shit out of me the most. So, we are gonna, I figure, just conquer that today. Trial by fire, jump right into the deep end with seemingly one of the most, you know, highly praised and highly feared horror films of all time. But that's especially why, you know, I was nervous going into this, but I'm feeling just a little bit excited in this moment. I'm gonna try to cling to that and savor that and go in with an open mind. Because yes, even though the technology or whatever we're about to see unfold might be outdated per se, it still stands the test of time. It still has held up for a reason, and so whether that's in the horror elements or just the filmmaking in general, whatever they did to make audience freaking pass out back in the day, I don't know if I'm gonna make it through this. Alright, we are gonna get in. The one redeeming element of this, I think, is Max von Sydow is in this. He plays Lancaster Marin. Well, I hope nothing terrible happens to him. I feel like terrible things are about to happen to everybody in this. Alright, without further ado, here we go. Let's get it. Oh, violence, frightening scenes. Everything great. Whoa, where are we? I wasn't expecting this. Oh no, are they gonna dig up something they shouldn't? Is that where this is going? I did not know any of this. Northern Iraq. Whoa, I did not know that any of this was part of this movie at all. Is that him? Is that Max von Sydow already? Alright, my excitement has grown exponentially knowing that he is in this. That's somehow comforting in a way. I'm so on edge, I thought someone was gonna grab his hand. looks like he's been at it for a while. He looks exhausted. I imagine whatever this is, he's been searching for it for a hot minute.
شيطان يحارب شيطان. أبونا أتمنى أن ما تسافر يا صديقي العزيز. عندي شيء لازم أسويه.
He seems like he's in such a daze. Is he just exhausted, or is whatever this is that he's found bothering him in some way, already affecting him? I'm a little confused, but that just made me so uneasy. That was not a good omen. Not a great sign, I imagine. Alright, I'm trying to keep my cool and not let anything prematurely scare me. It's still too early. It can't be anything that major just yet. What's in their roof? Check your attic, miss.
Oh, Carl, we've got rats in the attic. You better get some traps.
Oh, it was just rats. I don't know about that. It could be more.
That's what we want. That's exactly what we want.
Take a look at this damn thing, will you? It just doesn't make sense.
Oh, I was curious if she was an actress or something. She was reading a script in bed. This makes sense.
C39 Hotel, take 4.
The kids who want to get an education have a right.
Okay, cut.
Alright, I think I've definitely heard that tune before. Oh god. Look at all these beautiful East Coast fall vibes, though. I'm enjoying the aesthetic of this.
I mean, priests, doctor, lawyers, I talked to them all.
Alright. He's lurking near her workplace. She's walking by his. I think they know each other.
What you do today? Stuff. What's up? Stuff.
Well, we should have seen this man came along on this beautiful gray horse. The guy let me ride it all around and everything. Oh, Mom, can't we get a horse?
Well, now, oh, we're in Washington, honey.
I know.
Alright, well, they're building up how sweet and adorable and innocent this little girl is. I'm imagining she's the one who's going to be exorcised. Rocky Balboa turned priest, okay.
Kanya's mama. You look good?
I'm all right.
Now, Mommy, you have to stay off it. You can't go up and down the stairs. Now, you have to give it rest. Mama, I could take you somewhere where you'd be safe. You wouldn't be alone.
This is my house, and I'm not going no place. Timmy, you worry for something.
No, Mama.
You're not happy.
Mama, I'm all right. I'm fine. Really, I am.
Here it comes.
Oh, it's so funny.
There, he can drive there.
Hey, where'd this come from?
Oh, you're kidding. This all has to do with a Ouija board? I didn't freaking know that. Oh, and it just came with the house that they're staying in, since this isn't theirs, I imagine?
You don't want me to play, huh?
Okay.
No, I do. Captain Howdy said no.
Oh,
Captain Howdy,
Nice. Captain Howdy, that isn't very nice.
well, maybe he's sleeping.
Alright, well there's obviously some sort of, ghostly presence.
Oh, I love you, Rex.
Something god awful's gonna happen to this girl. I can't.
My bed was shaking. I can't get to sleep.
Shaking? What the what? Okay. Something more serious than rats in the attic. Her bed is shaking. There's a Ouija board. Captain Howdy. Was that the name for whatever paranormal spirit she's been communing with? There's some bad energy in this house. Isn't that a thing though, that like ghosts have a knack for children? That sounds wrong, but like children are very in tune with paranormal, spiritual happenings. This is the other creepy thing too. This is not their house. They're just, I imagine, renting this place while she's filming on the job. Okay, yeah, the mousetrap's empty. It's not rats. Holy shnikes. Have they even ventured up? Huh?
Oh, Carl. No rats. Thanks a lot. That's terrific.
Don't scare us like that, Carl. Unless he's in on it. I don't know. I don't even know what the it is. But something's definitely obviously gonna happen with the daughter. Oh.
You should have called me the minute it happened.
Listen, regular hospital not gonna put up with that, Jimmy, understand?
Are you a relative?
Yes, I am her brother. He is her son.
Just a minute.
Oh god. Wait, how did his poor mother end up here?
Mama, it's Demi, Mama.
Why you did this to me, Demi? Why?
Mama, I'm gonna take you home.
Listen, Sarah, yeah.
Tonight?
Yeah.
Can't you put us someplace else?
Like what? Who got the money for that, Jimmy? You?
Oh, it was her awful brother who put her up in there.
Over behind the church. You know where I mean? Over there, it's a red brick wing. I mean, who's the priest I keep seeing there? He's there all the time. He has black hair.
Damien Karras.
Karras?
That's his office back at St. Mike's. I'm a psychiatric counselor. He had a pretty rough knock last night, poor guy. His mother passed away.
Wait, Now I'm confused. They just said that the priest's mother passed away, but she was in the home. I don't...
I think we got a guest.
You're gonna die up there.
Huh? Oh! Just as I was about to say, we're like 45 minutes in and nothing major has happened. Is she sleepwalking? Or is she already possessed? Oh god. Oh god, no, something's wrong.
It's just like the doctor said. It's nerves, and that's all. You just take your pills and you'll be fine, really.
So she's already been struggling? Oh, well, that's news. Would have been helpful to know. She's especially vulnerable for the paranormal. I don't even know what's at work, what it's gonna be. It's probably not ghosts, it's probably worse than that. That was me the other week in LA when we had our earthquake. Sorry, I'm just trying to lighten the mood. Literally though, that's it wasn't that bad. Okay, but that's not great. Why is it focusing on her?
Oh, Christ. I should have been there. I wasn't there. I should have been there.
This man's already at the end of his rope and he's about to get the worst call. I know you're trying to quit your job, but you got one more in you? Wait a second. Is this... He's not a... What the... That's...
Of a type of disturbance in the chemical electrical activity of the brain. It does cause bizarre hallucinations. And usually just before a convulsion.
Oh, no, that was no
Yeah,
spasm.
Definitely was
I got
not.
on the bed.
Mrs. McNeil, the problem with your daughter is not her bed. It's her brain.
The gaslighting.
It isn't rare to find destructive, even criminal behavior.
Yeah, I mean, they really emphasize how sweet and innocent she is in the beginning of all this. Oh, there's not gonna be anything there. No, y'all are doing all this unnecessarily. I'm so scared. What's she gonna do? She's possessed, y'all. She can overpower you. I mean, this is all a testament to this young actress here. I mean, she was so angelic and adorable and cheerful in the beginning, and now I'm terrified and petrified of what's she gonna do. Wait, what the heck are they doing? Why are you going in through the jugular? Oh god, F this. I don't like this.
Stick here. Don't move.
Oh, yeah. This isn't even the worst of it. I just do not like, needles in the neck. Frick that. I would not be able to watch. Frick that. Don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. Y'all are gonna disturb the demon. Oh, and y'all are strapping her chin down? F that! Oh god, look away. I don't like this. This is probably just even the tip of the iceberg. This is not even the worst of what is about to probably ensue. And I'm already like, ooh, covering the screen, I can't. Ugh, I don't think that little piece of tape is gonna do much. Holy frick. That's what they had to used to do to get MRIs? Thank God for modern medicine. I would not.
There's nothing there.
I freaking told y'all.
Things have gotten worse since I found you. I think they're upstairs.
Is she having spasms again?
Yeah, but they've gotten violent. Where's doctors?
Mrs. McNeil, Dr. Davis.
What's happening?
Oh!
Do something, Doctor.
Ow.
Help her.
Help! Hello. What the F?
Keep away! The sour is mine. Back!
Oh my god. We need more than just a doctor. Give her the shot. Sedate her. Is that even gonna work? Holy shnikes. Alright, I have chills. It's probably not even the worst of it. Oh god. What's your verdict? Yeah? You realize you were wrong?
She'll probably sleep through tomorrow.
I hope.
Pathological states can induce abnormal strength.
What? Abnormal strength? She spoke with the voice of a man. Get this man out of here. Me, not a doctor. Like, wrong. All your life's work, your expertise. We don't need you. Get out.
Talking about, for Christ's sakes. Did you see her or not?
Yeah, tell them.
But any reasonable psychiatrist would exhaust the somatic possibilities first. At least would eliminate certain other possibilities.
Am I right to pin this man as the real villain?
Hello?
Now we're getting crank calls? Great. Oh, just great. Alright. Just get out of the house. It's this house. Might be a crazy idea, but I think you just should leave. This is exactly how I felt while watching Poltergeist. I'm like, why don't y'all just leave this house? Now she's gonna be hyperthermic and possessed? Great. Oh, but they knocked her out though. They tranquilized the frick out of her. I hope it lasts. Don't touch her, don't touch her.
What the hell do you mean going off and leaving Reagan by herself? Are you crazy? Her window's wide open. The whole didn't who tell me?
Burke.
What's Burke got to do?
I had him stay with her and
Oh,
I should have known better.
we have to start looking for a shrink. Hi, Jack, come on in.
Burke's dead. Fell down from the top of the steps right outside. By the time he hit M Street, he broke his neck.
I was gonna say she should dump him. Oh god.
You comfortable, Reagan?
Please blink.
Hold. Is there someone inside you? Is it Captain Howdy?
I don't know. I'm afraid.
If he talks to me, I think he'll leave you.
Blink! How is she? Oh, this is scaring me how good she is. So much of this is rooted in her freaking performance. She's bringing her A game. How can she stay that still?
The person inside of Reagan now. If you are there, you too are hypnotized. Answer me now.
Hello. Time to bring in the pros. We need Rocky.
What's this all about?
Yeah, it's true. You do look like a boxer. Burke Dennings.
I've seen him.
Father, what do you know on the subject of witchcraft? From the witching end, not the hunting.
Oh my,
I once
what?
did a paper on it.
Did she, like, cast a spell on him while he was babysitting? Or failing to babysit? I don't know.
Dennings, you read how he died. With his head turned completely around.
Oh, no.
You're the psychiatrist. You know who was sick at the time, who wasn't. You can think of some priest who fits the bill. Come on. Now answer the question.
All right.
So has a priest or somebody gone rogue, and is that what's causing all this?
Jesus Christ, 88 doctors, and all you can tell me with all of your bullshit is...
Do you have any religious beliefs?
No. What about your daughter?
You ever heard of exorcism? Well, it has worked. The victim's belief in possession is what helped cause it. So in that same way, the belief in the power of exorcism can make it disappear.
It's about to get ugly, folks. I can't believe they're even able to bring her out of the house. Huh?
Did you put this in Reagan's bedroom? If you put this in Reagan's bedroom, I want you to tell me. Now, did you?
Oh, great. Oh! Ow! Ow! What the? What the? Oh my! I regret this. I regret this. I regret. What the? Oh Jesus! Okay. I regret this. Oh Mary, Mother of. Oh! God! Holy. Ah! What the? Oh my God! Oh, the sorry. Oh God! Y'all! Oh. The dog next door to me is barking his head off. It knows I'm in here. Like, what? Oh. Is that the worst of it? Please tell me. I'm sorry, dog next door. I'm sorry. I'm over here screaming and sparking its head off over there. I'm sorry.
The other way around.
Jeez.
Society
Okay.
sent me through medical school.
Okay. We're finally meeting up with the pros. Ah! Oh, I'm. Oh, sorry. I regret this.
And, how do you go about getting an exorcism?
It's just so casual. Frick.
If a person's, possessed by a demon or something.
Well, it just doesn't happen anymore, Miss McNeil. I've never met one priest who has performed an exorcism. Not one.
Well, I think you're gonna be the first.
It just so happens that somebody very close to me is probably possessed.
Probably.
A little girl.
And that's all
Frick, y'all. I see now why people were, fleeing the theater, vomiting on themselves and fainting.
That takes time. I need church approval, and that's rarely given. See, you don't understand. Your daughter...
Can't you help her? Just help her!
Back at it. Okay, I'm scared. But we've got him now. I trust this guy. They gotta, like, chain her up or something. Oh, God.
It wants no stripes.
Ugh.
You want to loosen the straps.
I'm afraid you might hurt yourself, Reagan. Well, then let's introduce ourselves. I'm Damien Karras.
And I'm the devil. Now kindly undo these straps.
Where's Reagan?
In here with us.
Show me Reagan
Fudge.
and I'll loosen one of the straps.
He's so calm.
Would you like to leave a message?
Then you must know my mother's maiden name. What is it?
How is he handling this so well? Speaking of throwing up. Oh, God. Fudge, why did I do this? It's too late. I'm already permanently scarred. I can't turn back now. Fudge, why did I do this?
Look, I'm only against the possibility of doing your daughter more harm than good.
Nothing you can do could make it any worse.
You probably know as much about possession as most priests. Doesn't say she's a demon. She says she's the devil himself.
I'm telling you that that thing upstairs isn't my daughter.
You tell me you know for a fact that an exorcism wouldn't do any good. You tell me that.
Step up. You got this.
Did you know my mother died recently? Oh. Is Reagan aware of it?
Not at all.
It's not important. Good night.
That's something she shouldn't have known, though. I just don't understand how anyone can look at her and not. That's what freaks me out about all of this. Possession is such an unknown. If this could actually happen. Yeah, but even he's hesitant to believe. And he's seen. How could he look at that and not?
It would bring us together. You and us.
Who's the voiceover for this? It's freaking me out.
You speak Latin?
Ego te absolvo. La plume de ma tante.
How long are you planning to stay in Reagan?
Until she rots and lies stinking in the earth. What's that?
Holy water.
Do you have more?
It burns! Oh, it burns! Sorry.
I regret this so much. Oh, I'm not gonna sleep tonight. I'm not gonna sleep ever again. I felt like there were multiple things in her though. Multiple different voices or ghouls or demons or whatever.
I told Reagan that was holy water. I sprinkled it on her and she reacted very violently. It's tap water.
What's the difference?
He played
Holy
it.
water is blessed. Doesn't help support a case for possession.
Shoot. Well, frick. Then how do you explain the Latin?
It's a language, all right. It's English. That's English in reverse. Listen.
Let her die.
Oh, frick. Mother fricker! That, God, I'm so on edge. God. Why did I do this? Surprised this babysitter hasn't quit. How much more do we have left, y'all? Fudge, 30 minutes. God. Last 30 minutes is when SHIZ hits the fan. I would be so scared to touch her. Oh my god. Oh, my mom told me about this scene. I know what it's gonna say. Fudge! God. Now that I'm doing this, now that I'm in the throes, but I kind of wish I could have been at the theatrical experience, seeing everybody else collectively.
You're convinced that it's genuine?
I don't know.
You would want to do the exorcism yourself.
Yes.
Yes, Rocky.
Might be best to have a man of experience, maybe someone who spent time in foreign missions.
Oh, is this where Max von Sydow's coming in?
How about Lancaster Marin? Marin.
He's coming in.
Besides, he's had experience. I didn't know that. In Africa. The exorcism supposedly lasted months.
Huh?
Damn near killed him.
Oh my god, no wonder he looked so rattled. Oh, but I think he's got one more in the chamber. Is this gonna be the one that kills him though? Does he have it in him? I don't know. Hey, there's the poster shot. Okay, he accepted. Let's get it, King.
Father Karras. It's an honor to meet you, Father.
God, I have so many chills.
For myself. Exorcist, purpose to all. I believe we should begin. Especially important is the warning to avoid conversations with the demon. The demon is a liar. He will like to confuse us, to attack us. The attack is psychological, Damien. So don't listen. Remember that. Do not listen.
Alright, I feel confident with him in our corner. Tag team of the century, let's get it. Oh, God. I can't believe I'm here right now. I can't believe I'm doing this. Don't watch. Y'all got more than that, I hope. Ugh. He took that like a champ. He's not even phased.
Proud men have risen up against me. Men of violence seek my life.
As it was in the beginning, is now, and ever shall be, world without end. Amen.
Save yourself. Let the enemy have no power over you.
And the sound of iniquity be powerless to harm.
Everlasting God and Founder of our Lord Jesus Christ, who once and for all consigned that fallen tyrant to the flames of hell. This human being, made in your image and likeness, set your mighty hand, cast him out of your servant.
I don't think this is working, team.
And to redeem to your Son, who lives and reigns with you forever and ever.
Amen.
Holy, what the? Okay, Chris Angel. Okay, levitation. Frick this.
Almighty Lord, Word of God the Father, Jesus Christ, unworthy servant, pardon for all my sins, and the power.
I hate this. God, these demonic.
Become you hostile power.
It's just Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Award slime. It's just Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Award slime. It's just the slime from the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards. Oh, fudge! He's not gonna live through this.
I cast you out, Jesus Christ! It is he who commands you. Begone! In the name of the Father, and of the Son, by this sign of the Holy Cross of our Lord Jesus Christ, with the Father and the Holy Spirit. Damien!
Amen.
God, defender!
Okay, I actually low-key feel like 90% of my problems would be solved if I could do that. That looked like it felt really good. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm trying to light the moon, y'all. I can't do this anymore, motherfucker.
Depart from the servant of God.
Okay, okay, this is a good sign. I think this is a good sign. Well, actually, no, she broke out of her shackles, frick.
The power of Christ compels you! The power of Christ compels you!
Is it working?
Christ compels you! The power of Christ compels you!
I'm about to like cry, y'all. I'm so scared. I wish I hadn't done this.
Christ compels you! Do not despise my command because you know me to be a sinner. God the Father commands you. The blood of the martyrs commands you.
I don't know how much more he's got in him. What happens now? Do they just wait?
Let's rest before we start again.
Oh my god, they gotta go for round 2? Poor man. Poor both of them. Poor everybody.
Will you excuse me, Damien?
Don't go back in alone. Oh no. Huh? They're messing with you. They're messing with you. Don't fall for it. Don't. You're better than this. They're playing with you. Don't touch it.
Dime, why you do this to me?
Oh, F that.
You're not my mother! Don't listen. Get out.
No, y'all should not be taking this thing on alone. Oh, no, don't do this by yourself. I'm beginning to think he's gonna die.
Don't listen. Get out.
No, don't do this by yourself. No, don't do this by yourself. I'm beginning to think he's gonna die. No, don't do this by yourself. I'm beginning to think he's gonna die. Oh, no, don't do this by yourself. I'm beginning to think he's gonna die. I wish.
Is she gonna die?
No.
Get back in there, tag team. You'll need each other. Who the heck has the audacity to call right now? We're doing something! No, fudge! Fudge! Oh, F. No, 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 no. Oh my god. F. Well, frick. That was our best chance! Oh my god. Yeah. Punch the demons out of it. Oh! What do you do if you're the homicide captain and you walk in all this? No.
Are you sorry? Are you sorry for having offended God? Of all the sins of your past life?
Oh. Oh my god. Holy. Everyone who went in there died. How do you just go back to normal after all that?
I miss you. Same here. Sure you won't change your mind?
She's like, after all that, I quit. Here's my 2 weeks. I am resigning.
She doesn't remember any of it.
Thank God.
Hi, Father.
Hello. Hi there, Mrs.
Carl, I'm sorry I blamed you.
I thought you'd like to keep this.
Well, frick that. Oh, God. Oh, God, I have regrets. Oh. Thank God I did this during the day. Thank God I did this during daylight. I miss who I was before I watched this. God, frick. No, what have I done? I regret this. This is a mistake. This was catastrophic. This... Yeah, I had a twinge of excitement this morning when I woke up. I was like, you know what? Don't be afraid. Be brave. You're a grown woman. You can handle this. How bad can it be? And you know what? They had me there. They had me there in the first dang F. I was holding it in because I knew I was going to maybe be eating my words. Admittedly, the first, hour plus of this, I was just like, all right, wow, what? Where's the hype? Where's everything that I ever hear people talking about that this is one of the scariest things I've ever seen? I was just like, I don't get it. Yes, it was very slow build up, but the way people talk about this movie, maybe, I don't know, I had this misconception that it was going to be bad from start to finish. But no, it was in all that build up. I guess that you needed. It was necessary to prepare your palate for everything that ensued. But they had me in the first half. I was about to say, I was like, this isn't that scary. Nothing bad has happened yet. And at this point, I'm starting to lose faith. Like, how bad could it be? Frick that. I was wrong. They sensed my hesitation. They sensed my weakness, and they got me. Don't think I'm gonna go to sleep tonight, or maybe for the rest of this week. Oh god. Every slight noise I hear now, I'm just jumpy. Frick this! This is why I shouldn't have done this! This is the stuff that sticks with me that I need to mind wipe. I need somebody to cleanse my brain right now and take me back to 2 hours ago, who I was before this, a sane person. Now I'm just gonna be thinking about this. And the possibilities. So much of the frickin' fear about this was in the unknown of it all. You go to every freaking doctor, you go to every expert in their field. You're getting gaslit by everybody, but nobody knows. Nobody knows. What solution is there? But I never want to think about this again. I'm fine in this moment because it's daylight out. What's gonna happen when it's dark? Fudge. No, you're a grown adult. You're a grown adult. You're grown. You can do this. It's already done. It's over. Frankly, y'all, I wanted to just quit. I didn't. I stuck through, and I'm glad. So now I can say that I've seen this. It's iconic, and I'm cultured, and am I better off for it? I can't tell you. I don't think so. But that's when it really started to get to me, because I admittedly don't know much about possession or exorcisms or how frequently they happen. I don't know. I guess it's more so a Hollywood thing, but is it? I don't know. You see, some of these movies based on true stories, true events, loosely, very loosely adapted and perhaps dramatized to the extreme for Hollywood purposes, but I don't know. That's just what scared me the most about all of this. You go to every doctor, you go to every expert, and then even when you go to the men of God, the priests, the holiest people possible, and they still don't know. They don't know. I thought we were going to start getting answers when she got them involved, when she got Rocky involved. I'm sorry I kept calling him Rocky. I had to just crack some jokes in there to keep the mood light. He basically was Rocky, though he Rocky Balboa and punched the demon out of her at the end to absorb it. Jesus, I can't even talk about it. But that was the scariest part of all of this. When even he was like, not even we know anything about this. I know as much about possession as you. That's when I was like, well, frick. I've been looking at you like you're the pro. I thought you were going to be able to, you're the expert here, and you don't know that much? Oh, God. What am I going to do to wipe this from my brain? Yeah, do I feel like a changed person? Do I feel like more of a grown adult who's cultured in this world of filmmaking because I've finally seen this? I guess. But that's not even that big of bragging rights anymore. Everyone's seen The Exorcist. I'm still just a perpetual child who's afraid of everything. Like, fudge! I feel like I just welcomed in the demonic spirits just by watching this. Yeah, I regrettably don't really have much to comment on that because I just don't want to think about this anymore. I just kind of want to move on from this as soon as I possibly can. So what is scarier than this that I can watch next in the pipeline for Reactober? I gotta scare myself with something else. I can't believe some of y'all were watching this when you were little. I'm a fully grown adult. And I regret this. I don't want to edit this back because that means I have to watch it again, motherfricker. That's why I've never watched this movie or these types of horror movies, but I guess now I've opened a can of worms. I just have to keep going to remind myself that it's all fake, it's not real, but that's what gets me. That's why I consider this, I regard this type of stuff, exorcisms, possession, demons, is the scariest to me because of the plausibility. It's the fear of like, well, it could happen. And then what? That's what was just the scariest out of all of this. The poor mother having to just ask, what? Okay, now what? I've seen every psychologist. Okay, now what? I've seen every medical professional. Okay, now what? She's also lucky. She had the means. She was a rich working actress. So like, what do you do when you've exhausted everything? And then even when she went to the priests and they still were like, we need permission from the church. We need proof of her speaking in tongues or some I don't know. That's what maybe struck the most fear in me. The fear of the unknown of it all. But then how do you even... What do you even... And maybe also all of the, the gaslighting and everything that she had to put up with when, seeking assistance from all these medical professionals, and the psychological ones were kind of, trying, of course. I know I was freaking poo-pooing them the whole time and being like, all right, get out next. These people don't know what the frick they're talking about, but it's realistically, yeah, they don't, because this isn't in their field. And as far as they know, it's all delusion. It's all mental. It's all in your head. So that's what was the scariest maybe part out of all of this, the possibility of like, when they're discussing how this could have happened, how this could have come to be. And I know I was trying to pinpoint, like, what's the source? It's obviously just the house. Like, just get out of the house. Like, what could have happened to this girl other than her susceptibility to welcoming in these spirits that could then inhabit her and overtake her to the point that she's a prisoner in her own mind? That's was the scariest part of all of this, maybe. Other than that scene, which I don't know how the frick I'm gonna get this on YouTube. But that's why it's like, okay, in real life, is this real or is it actually in people's heads? I don't know. Yeah, what the frick? Yeah, the exorcism of Roland Doe. In the late 1940s, a series of Catholic exorcisms were performed on a 14-year-old boy who was thought to be possessed by a demon. The events were recorded by the priest, and the boy was given the pseudonym Roland Doe, or whatever. The events inspired William Peter Blady's 1971 novel, The Exorcist, which I believe is what this is based on. No, I probably shouldn't read into this. This isn't helping me. This is not. All right, I'm just gonna tell myself none of it's real. It can't hurt you. I can't even imagine reading that book. If this is based on a novel, they say books are scarier because your brain can conceive worse things than what they could ever actually show, but I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that this showed a lot effing more than I freaking thought it would. You know, there I was going in, questioning what could be that bad about this, because it is from the 70s, blah, 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 blah. It wasn't the technological lacking or aspects in all of this, or anything about the props, or anything about special effects that has been perfected over the years that we have now. I guess that's why this has stood the test of time, because it is about the psychological and the possibility. Thank Jesus she woke up and didn't remember it. I just don't understand how you'd be able to go on with your life after that. The plausibility of it all, if you accept that it could be real, but then also the alternative of what if it's the susceptibility of it is in your mind and you somehow welcome in. We ever really even get those answers of how she... I don't know why I'm freaking asking. I don't even want to know. I'm not sure why I asked. How do you know if it is delusion, if it is just all in your head, or if it's actually something worse, which clearly it was. And 2 of our professional holy men had to die. So, but this is why I typically avoid this type of horror, specifically because I subscribe to, I don't know, it could be real. Ghosts could be real. Could it happen? Sure. Paranormal activity, Ouija boards, all that shiz. Could it be? Who's to say? Who's to say? But I regret doubting the notion that people in the 70s were fleeing the theater and throwing up on themselves and then fainting. I'm sorry I doubted them. But yes, this has stood the test of time, clearly. Because it's not like it's hindered in any way, shape, or form by, oh, it was the 70s. Are you kidding me? Some of the in here I never thought I would see. So, I don't know how I'm going to edit this. I don't want to. See, this is the difficult part about watching these in the daytime. It's like, I still have to go live my life. Happy Reactober, everybody. We did it. We did The Exorcist. I was going to save this one for the end because I've regarded this to be like one of the scariest movies of all time. I wish I had saved it for the end, but if anything now I feel like, what's worse than that? That was trial by fire, so that might be some of the worst shiz I've ever seen. So, but I'm stronger for it. Once again, shout out to my channel members who watched this with me behind the scenes. Reactober will continue. I admittedly was regretting this midway through and thought, you know what, this is it, I'm throwing in the towel. But we're not gonna stop here, because I need to scare myself with something even worse now. So, I'm gonna go take a walk, I'm gonna go get the frick out of here, because now I just... I'll catch you guys in the next one. But until then, I hope you guys are doing so well. Hope you enjoyed this. Sorry for subjecting you to this. And I'll see you guys again very soon. Goodbye.